Hello everyone, Phil here, and welcome to episode 89 of DSP versus the Internet for November 4th, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, this is officially the next to last show of the series. We are going to retire at episode 90 of next week. So if you're someone who is a frequenter, who watches, someone who has contributed to submit videos, you are not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to be here for the final show, for the final send-off, and maybe to submit clips for said final show, right? Because that'll be the one that'll be seen probably more than any of the others, because it's going to be the one that ends the playlist for the show. So, yeah, please consider, if you are already a member, submitting some clips. If you become a member, understand you're only going to be able to submit clips for one show, and that's it. However, we are going to have a new long-form show that I'm going to develop over the course of a month or so. Hopefully, we can maybe even do the first episode of it coming in December. And that's going to be different. Instead of me just reacting to clips, it's going to be me reacting to longer videos, doing, bigger level reacting, taking more time and more effort to do it rather than just rushing through a bunch of clips. Okay? But in the meantime, Rare Tricks dropped a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Rare Tricks. I missed it. He must have done it right at the beginning of the stream. Thank you for telling me there. I appreciate that. Sadly, I don't have animation set up for that on the React channel, but I will eventually, I feel, okay? Because I'm sure when we do long-form reacting, people will be dropping those contributions. So thank you, Rare Tricks. I appreciate that. Okay, so, good stuff. How do you gift members on mobile? I don't think you can, Darkside Matthew. Darkside Matthew wanted to give some memberships. I don't think you can. I think some people have said they've seen the option, and some people say they don't. So if you don't see it, it's in the membership area or the contributions area. It means you probably cannot do it on mobile. I'm curious if I can do it. No, I can't even click it. On my screen, it's frozen. I can't even click on the membership part of the menu. It doesn't work. That's great. It's weird. Anyway, all right. So, folks, first of all, we are about to start with the Ultra member submissions. These are the biggest supporters of the channel, and they're guaranteed to get their clips watched for these last couple of episodes. We're going to start today with a video I was already aware of. So, recently, Mr. Beast, along with one of the Paul brothers, I think it's Logan Paul, and that KSI dude from, the UK, who I don't even know anything about him, they started a product called Lunchables, which is essentially just Lunchables, but with supposedly better ingredients that are healthier for kids. They're still junk food, by the way. And so they started selling these in stores, and YouTubers started covering the product. All right? So this person covered it, and I think it went a certain way that's pretty disgusting. So let's take a look.
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing Lunchables and Lunchables. For those of you who don't know, Lunchables is a super original product that has never been...
Guess what? With my new mic filters, there's an echo. So now I need to fix this. You hear the echo? I need to fix that. Because I started new mic filters, and now the TV's getting picked up by the mic. So now I have to fix this because I fucked up my filters last night, and now apparently the filters are all screwed up. So that's not good. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had an issue there, but I think we're good now. Let's see if there's no echo now. Here we go.
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing Lunchables and Lunchables. For those of you who don't know, Lunchables is a super original product that has never been seen before. Some of the most brilliant minds of YouTube came together to create Lunchables, who really care about people and their nutrition and their kids, came together to make this epic product. I'm so sorry. I think I threw up a little bit saying that. None of them are foodies, nor do they give a shit.
Wait, so it's just Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables?
I got some plates here. First things first, let's just open them up, put them on a plate, see what they look like. I also have a panel of esteemed, non-biased judges that will be doing a taste test, so stay tuned for that. I don't have the turkey stack'ems one because over the last month, 4 weeks, we have been looking for it nonstop. It sounds like the stores that we went to had never got them because no one had ever seen them. All right, so let's open these up. Oh,
I mean, I just have an honest question. And this is for the audience watching live or anyone watching on demand. I mean, first of all, do any of you out there actually like Logan Paul, KSI, or Mr. Beast? Do you legitimately like them? And if you do or don't, do you drink Prime Energy drink, right? Or would you eat Lunchly? Like for me, I don't like any of them. Or I don't know anything about KSI. I cannot say a word about KSI. All right, Mr. Beast, I don't like the man at all. I never did. Okay? Logan Paul, I think, is a detestable individual. You know, I don't think Mr. Beast is as bad as Logan Paul, but Logan Paul is a pretty bad person. Okay? So, the moment you say, oh, Prime Energy drink, you know, Logan Paul and KSI, I would never drink it. The moment that you said Prime Energy drink, I will never drink that beverage. I want nothing to do with it whatsoever. The guy's a scumbag. It's documented. The guy's done crypto scams. The guy's done awful things in Japan. It's all documented. Why would you support this man by buying his product? I would never give the man $1, right? So I don't get it. So now Lunchly is coming out. It's all three of them backing it. If you don't like them, why are you buying it? I like it's funny because everyone seems to be in this boat. I don't like those guys, right? Those guys suck. But I drink Prime Energy drink. Why? I mean, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You don't like the people who make it. You know when you buy it, you're giving them money, but you're still drinking it, even though you don't like them. So I don't even understand it. Like, to me, the only people who should be supporting these guys are children who are fools, who think that by buying these products, they're going to become filthy rich or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why anyone would buy or support their products, you know? Anyway, thank you to Cope, who just gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Congrats to the people who just got those gifted memberships. Thank you so very much, Cope. That's about $15 of support, so we'll add that to our running total. So it's funny because it seems like the vast majority of adults agree that these guys are shitheads and you shouldn't support them or support anything they do. And Mr. Beast has had multiple failed business ventures, most notably Mr. Beast Burger, which he cannot get out of his contract. He wants to, and he can't. He's contractually obligated to have his name on that business, and the business is terrible. The food's made in ghost kitchens. There's no quality control. No one likes the food, but he's stuck with his name associated with it. So what makes you think that Lunchly will be better? I mean, dude, he had Feastables, right? Which is a candy bar that was so sweet, it tastes awful. I tried it myself on DSP Tries It earlier this year in, what was it, January, February? It was disgusting. It was like eating a spoonful of sugar. That's not what chocolate is supposed to be. So why would you trust this fucking man to make a lunch product for your children? And who in their right mind would buy this for their children? How is this a successful business venture? I don't understand it. This should be literally sitting on the fucking shelf, unsold, rotting. No one should buy this product. And the same thing with Prime Energy Drink. No one should be purchasing these products. If the internet is of that opinion that we don't like these people, how are they having successful businesses with this garbage product? I'm at a fucking loss. Who's buying it? If your kid is dumb enough to want it, you say, sorry, son or daughter, you're supporting scumbags on the internet. We're not buying that trash from them. No, I'm not buying you Lunchly. I just don't understand it. Okay.
Man, this packaging. I like that it just says epic ingredients. We'll break it down. We'll see if these are epic ingredients. Oh, wow. Okay, let's...
Is that a full-size Prime Energy drink?
This one does not say epic ingredients.
I think Howard knew the first. Is that the non?
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and We just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024. And today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Especially like kids that are so young, they may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it. I saw a picture circulating about mold, but I didn't know if it was fake or, you know, I just had heard about it, but this is real, you guys.
Yummy.
And there's mold.
Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
Oh my god. It's actually disgusting.
Epic ingredients. This is mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy. You should not eat mold. I don't know if this is an issue in the recipe development or packaging. I think it's a packaging issue. The sealant here feels really cheap, like whatever is holding this on the top. It is not vacuum tight. I'm gonna make these pizzas anyways. The other thing is I didn't find a tear line. Maybe did I just jump the gun? No, there's no tear line on this. Like a little ketchup packet or something.
The kid's trying to get the sauce out. He's sitting there trying to bite it with his mouth. And he rips it, and the sauce just explodes all over the kid. Oh my God. Yo, any kids who have this, do you think that kids who have Lunchly get bullied in school? Right? That nerd has a Lunchly? That dumb kid likes Mr. Beast? Wedgie that motherfucker. Ooh, Atomic Wedgie. Give him the fucking purple nipples. Right? Who the fuck would want to have that? Look like a dork eating a fucking Mr. Beast Lunchly for your fucking lunch at school. What a loser.
So I had to use a scissor to open it. I don't know how kids at lunch would open this because they don't have scissors, so a tear line would also be a good idea.
How the fuck does the kid open
look like
it?
they can even master packaging something correctly, so I don't think getting into the details with them is really gonna help anything. Maybe they should just start with the basics of not serving moldy food to people. Oh, let's put the Feastables right by all the mold, because this is the partnership that dreams are made of.
I like my cheese moldy, bruh.
It's so... Oh, it's so much mold. This is terrible. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we get moldy
I
pizzas.
just want you guys to know I did not fake this. I was honestly going to go over nutritional facts and differences between the two with two physicians' input and give you healthy alternatives to these things that are still affordable. I did not expect this. You can cover the mold with the pepperoni. So here is the pizza Lunchly. And
It's not mold, it's a blue cheese topping. It's a delectable blue cheese pizza. It's avant-garde, it's new, it's edgy and groundbreaking cuisine.
now we're gonna put together the pizza Lunchable. I'm gonna wash my hands, just in case. Oh my gosh, this is wild. So here is the Lunchable, and it has a clear top so you can see inside of it, and you can shake it around, and I'm not seeing any mold, and you can also see on the bottom that there is no mold. This is exactly the same.
Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables.
And you guys, look, a tear top. There's a little dotted line on both sides so that kids at lunch can tear it. Now we can sprinkle our cheese on there, and I'm not afraid of this cheese. Here's our little pizzas. And here's our little crunch bar, adorable, and our Capri Sun. All right, so those are the pizzas. Looks-wise, here are the two pizzas from Lunchables and Lunchly. Lunchly is covered in mold. Can I ask you?
I gotta ask, is that really a Prime energy drink? Why are you, if it is, why are you giving an energy drink to a child? Children don't need them. Do you know what energy drinks are? It's usually two things. It's either caffeine, and caffeine is an inhibitor that stops the chemical in your body that makes you feel tired. So it doesn't actually give you energy, it stops you from feeling tired when you should feel tired. Or it has electrolytes. And electrolytes are essentially versions of sodium. You only need that if you're sweating. So if you're working out, you need electrolytes to replenish the electrolytes that you've used in your body. You don't need that at all if you're a child. You don't need electrolytes, you don't need caffeine. So if you're giving them the energy drink, that's awful. I hope it's not. Okay, I'm being told only the Prime sold in cans actually has caffeine. This is considered an hydration one. Okay, does this the one that have electrolytes in it? If it has electrolytes, even kids don't need that because you're just giving them salt. You're giving them a salt drink that they don't need. That's the equivalent of giving your kid Gatorade or Powerade for lunch in school. They don't need that. They're not working out, right? It's like coconut water. It does have electrolytes. See what I mean? It's stupid. Capri Sun is a sugary drink for your kid. It doesn't have the electrolytes. It doesn't have caffeine. It is sugary. It's not good for them, but it's kind of like drinking Kool-Aid, right? The Prime, you're actually giving your kids something they don't need. Now they're going to have to go piss because they're going to have to piss out all the sodium that they're drinking at lunch. They don't need that at all. It's a completely mismarketed product. You shouldn't have a Prime drink in a kid's meal.
You guys, which one would you rather eat? Which one would you give your kid? Both are a highly processed food snack, and one is extremely moldy. So I'll leave it up to you. All right, let's open the nachos. Leave no crumbs. This one said that it's good until December 16th this year. I don't trust this at all. I
No,
also
why would
know
you?
who made it.
Once you've seen the moldy one, you would never trust another one, right? Even if it doesn't look moldy, it could still be like rancid. It could be sour.
Oh, okay. All right, let's dump it out. Okay. Now let's
the
get
fuck?
the nacho cheese.
Wait, what? What is that?
Okay, come on, cheese.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. They didn't even make their own meals? They literally just copied the Lunchable? So they didn't actually make an original product. They actually made a knockoff product. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I didn't know that. I thought, okay, they made their own combos, you know. No, it's the same product. It's exactly the same, except different. You know, you can see their red sauce, which is not a salsa. It's some kind of a fucking tomato goo, looks a little bit thicker than the Lunchable sauce. And it looks like their cheese sauce looks more like a Mexican cheese sauce with like a white cheese, while the Lunchables has a yellow nacho cheese. It's the same fucking thing.
Okay, we've got both of them on the plate, and the meals look pretty similar. The cheese dip looks a little different, and then this salsa is much thicker, and it almost looks like a tomato paste. I cook a lot of Italian food and pasta, and I use tomato paste a lot, and this just looks like the consistency of tomato paste, whereas this one's more watery. It's kind of like a paste salsa. I don't know if there's any mold here. I haven't taken a bite, and I can't visually see anything, but they look pretty
Don't
dang
take a bite.
similar.
No, really, don't take a bite. Don't do it. I would not take a bite of that. Like, you guys have asked me to do Lunchly as a DSP tries it. Do you really want me to do that? You want me to go get a Lunchables and a Lunchly and compare the two? You want me to eat that shit? Are you trying to kill me? What's wrong with you? You actually want me to die? Because you could. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I'm not saying that anyone has. I wouldn't be shocked if someone ate that and got ill. Toronto Slayer says, did you used to have lunch from the school cafeteria or did you make homemade? No, always homemade. Always had a homemade lunch. We didn't do the cafeteria food.
Look at the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer. They're the same size. There's no difference other than ingredients.
Wait. A drink, some chocolate.
Yep, some chocolate.
And an entree.
And an entree.
Before I start comparing the two nutritionally, I was just gonna go over what makes a healthy lunch. This is according to the CDC and the USDA. According to the CDC, a healthy kid's lunch contains a variety of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and a variety of protein foods. These guidelines recommend that kids limit saturated fat, added sugars, and reduce sodium intake.
So drink the Prime Energy drink. That's pure sodium. The pure electrolytes. That's great. What's up, King Michael?
The USDA says kindergarten through 8th grade lunches should be between 550 and 700 calories. So neither Lunchly or Lunchables contain fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and they both have high saturated fat, high sodium, and unnecessary added sugars, and contain processed meat as the main source of protein, which has been...
I mean, keep in mind, the main selling point of Lunchly is supposed to be that it's better than Lunchables. You understand that? So just comparing the pizza, right? I'm taking a look right now. So the pizza has slightly less fat, slightly less cholesterol, more sodium, more sugar. The only thing it actually wins on is protein. No, wait, it has less protein. And the idea is to have more protein. So wait, it actually loses every Are you kidding me? So the only thing, the better thing about Lunchly versus Lunchables is that it has slightly less fat. Slightly, ever so slightly. We're talking 0.5 of a gram. It actually loses in sodium, and it actually has more sugar and less protein. So actually, Lunchly is worse from what I'm seeing here, right? In the nutritional facts. Taking a look at the nachos. It has less fat, slightly more cholesterol, less sodium in this regard. It's like negligible. When you're looking at this, and again, the selling point that Mr. Beast was saying was that Lunchly is a healthier alternative to your kids than Lunchables. It's literally a negligible change. It's not even a significant difference in any of this nutritional value. They're basically equivalent. So they're selling you a product that's exactly the same as the competitor. Exactly the same. The difference is it's 3 fucking stooges of YouTube selling it to your children, and your children are going to want it because the 3 stooges are associated with it, right? This is fucked. Can someone please sue these fuckers into oblivion and get them off the internet at this point? They're hurting kids. Like, this is legit hurting children. Because last I checked, children aren't lining up at the grocery store saying, buy me Lunchables, parents. Lunchables are something that a parent buys their kid when the parent is lazy and can't make lunches for the kid and doesn't want to pay for the meal program at school, right? So they just go to the grocery store, they grab a bunch, they toss them in the cart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now you're going to have kids who are going to be asking their parents for Lunchly because my Mr. Beast is just, no. Really, like, parents need to be telling their kids, do not watch Mr. Beast, do not watch Logan Paul, do not watch KSI, stop watching crap. These are awful people who are out to harm you. But parents should be telling their kids at this point. This is really fucked up at this
It's been
point.
proven to increase your risk of cancer, especially ultra-processed foods increase your risk of obesity and your risk of cancer. I want to show you some clips from 2 doctors on YouTube who are going to go more in depth about the nutrition.
When terms like healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight. Throughout the Lunchly website and the social media promo posts, you'll see countless comparisons being made to Lunchables. To be honest, some of the comparisons are kind of cringe and don't make much sense to me. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled potassium and only in the prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. I just think if a company was truly interested in creating a healthier lunch kit for kids, the USDA standard should be the minimum starting requirements. Otherwise, we're simply propagating the problem even further.
After Logan shared this image highlighting the nutritional content.
By the way, the echo is in the video. That's not my setup. The echo is in the video.
And specifically calling out electrolytes compared to a Lunchable and how much better it was with all these electrolytes. I made this little joke about sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes because that's really what's happened. You don't need to drink electrolyte drinks just as part of daily life. There is no reason that the average kid that's going to eat a Lunchly needs to have more electrolytes.
I really like these videos. I'm going to link down below. I would suggest you go check them out, watch them.
All right. So, in conclusion, the 3 of them are fucking scumbags who are trying to fool your kids into eating terrible food. We already knew that Lunchables were bad for kids. They're selling a product that not only is the equivalent, but then has a drink that has electrolytes that kids don't need. So they're going to have to piss out sodium after the fact. They're scumbags. They are charlatans. They're scam artists. There are people out to hurt children and milk them for money. They don't care about who they hurt to become rich and famous or profitable. They already are. So it's not even like this is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a we're already rich. Let's secure our power over children in the most heinous way possible. These people are like the Pied Piper playing the flute and the kids are dancing through the town after them, right? The guy, the kid catcher, and he has the candy, and he lures the kids with the candy, and he catches them with a big fucking cartoonish net. Like, that's who these people are. And no one is stopping them? The evidence is there. The evidence is here and clear. Why the fuck are we giving these people a single second of our time and a single dollar of our money? Right? These are wretches who should be treated as such. I can't believe that this is how these people operate, right? But they're fine. They're legally good, right? Just let them do it. What a bunch of, you know, it's we're about to hit Christmas time. You talk about Ebenezer Scrooge. These are the modern day Scrooges. They're just trying to hoard as much money from dumb people as possible. They're going to control the fucking YouTube and internet, and no one cares. Oh, well. What else going on with society, right? YouTube used to be about, you have talent, and you brand your talent on a channel. That channel becomes your brand, but you didn't need any money, any production value, any effort or skill. Like, you could just broadcast yourself because you have talent or knowledge, and it's meaningful because it's either entertaining or it's informative, right? All of that. And then, based on you having your own tube or TV channel for free on the internet, you get noticed and you can make a living. Now it seems like YouTube is, how do we scam as many people possible as humanly possible for the least amount of money and least amount of effort, and just make it big and rich and just keep propagating that machine, because once we're on top, we can continuously stay on top, because that's how YouTube works. This is fucked. Really. This is absolutely positively fucked. All right. Well, that was an interesting part 1 of DSP versus the internet. Hopefully in the next part, we can get to more than one video. I guess we'll find out, and I'll see you in that part.